Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute. And so what's going on today? So no, I'm a Dallas girl, diehard Cowboys fan, and Jerry Jones has come out saying that the Cowboys have to stand for the national anthem. Now just last week or a week or so ago, Jerry Jones was out there linked up arm in arm with that same team, taking a knee just because Donald Trump said, oh, they should fire everybody, blah, 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 son of a bee, and everything like that. So, first of all, I already knew that Jerry Jones really didn't care. This was all about the money. It was a ploy. Because let's ignore the fact that Jerry Jones donated, I think, $1 million to Donald Trump's campaign, and so did a lot of the NFL owners. First of all, okay, basically it was, no one is to kneel for the national anthem or you will pay the price. First of all, you cannot force anyone to pledge of allegiance, to stand up for the national anthem. That is completely illegal. And they do have a lawsuit on their hands should they go that route. Now, the fact remains that I've already stated in a previous video that I will not stand for the national anthem. Point blank, period. And it's crazy that people are more upset that they won't. They're more upset at the protest than what they're protesting about, which is kind of crazy and ignorant and just stupid. Now, there's some things that need to be put out there that a lot of people still don't know. First of all, the NFL players did not even used to be out on the field when the national anthem was played. They only started that some years ago. I don't know, was it 2007 or something like that? You can look it up yourself. But it used to be when the national anthem was played, they weren't even out there on the field. And in the beginning of the NFL, the national anthem was not even played. The reason why the national anthem is now played at football games is because the government paid the NFL. So at the end of the day, this is about money, not patriotism, not the troops, not this country. It is about money. Because the NFL does not want to lose those millions of dollars that the Department of Defense, I believe, paid them to play. They're actually paying them to play the national anthem. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you are black or even remotely conscious to the national anthem, you know there is like a third stanza that nobody sings that I didn't even know existed until like last year. And when I did my research on the national anthem, they just said Francis Scott Key wrote the national anthem. But when you do research on Francis Scott Key, you'll find out that he was actually a slave owner. And on top of that, he dealt with a lot of propaganda on trying to stop people that wanted to free slaves. So, do your research. Now, on top of that, I think it's the third verse that nobody ever sings, actually says, no refuge could save the hireling or the slave from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave. And oh, does the Star Spangled Banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave. Please tell me why anyone who is black will want to stand for that. And let's be honest, he's upset at the fact that slaves were leaving and going to fight on the side of the British because the British told the slaves, if you fight with us, we will free you. So the only people actually fighting for their freedom during that war were the slaves. So you want black people to stand up for that national anthem. Why should we? Let's be honest. You want to say we're going to support the troops. This is really about the troops. Well, let's face it. We have black troops who have been fighting in wars for generations only to come back on stateside and be called boy, nigger, spade, whatever, and be lynched. Why should we stand up for that? Whose troops are? If you're really about the troops, care about them when they come back home, when they can't find jobs, when they're homeless, when veterans can't get medical care. We support the troops. We just don't support nonsense. And at the end of the day, that's what all this is about. This is about money and nothing else. So, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think.